Welcome to MBA Mental Boost. This is your coach, Dr. Rosie, and today I am talking about simplify to amplify, which, by the way, I think might just become my new catchphrase. I really like it. So if you've been following me for a while, you'll know that one of my mantras is that it gets to be simple. Doesn't always mean it gets to be easy, but it does get to be simple, and it's something I work on myself around just simplifying things down, making things simple, so that I can then fly. I can be consistently in high performance. Now, for me, that's more around like my business tools and techniques and the way that I kind of run my day, and also being a mum and kind of aligning things. I wanted to bring this to you to talk about your performance, on the court, but we're obviously going to be looking at how you can simplify off the court so that you can step into that high performance. And it's something that I'm working more and more with clients to just simplify things down. We don't need things to be complex. And I'm the same with the tools. There are hundreds of different mental skills tools that we can work on, but we just start small. Start small, keep it simple, embed them as habits, then we start building different things in. But kind of taking a step back before I jump into the different tools. Complexity and overwhelm can significantly impact your performance. And I want you to take that on board because I see this so often, particularly with new clients. They come to me because they're not performing how they want to on the court. And when I ask a question about their lifestyle, then it all spills out. The plates that they're juggling, the various roles that they have, off the court, the responsibilities, commitments, all these different things, and it just comes out as like one big blur. Everyone always apologizes, like, I'm so sorry, I just blurted all of this out. It's like, no, for me as a coach, that's amazing because one, you've just released all this shit, which is actually really, really good, and I'll help you to harness that, put it into a journal, work on doing this decluttering every single day. But also as your coach, I can then hear where your mind's at, because if all of this like stuff comes out of our mouth, when I ask a kind of a simple-ish question, then it means that you're holding all of this in your mind all the time and you're constantly thinking about the things that you need to do or should do. And I hate the word should because we have that obligation of like, I should be doing that. And all of these things mean that we find it harder and harder to rest, relax, recharge, which as professional athletes, you need to be prioritizing. You need to be making time for it, or when the time comes along, making the most of it, because I know that time isn't always there. So we're also trying to make our brain do so many things at once. It's like having all these tabs open. I don't know when you're using your computer, if you have loads and loads of tabs open. I personally can't cope with it. If I look at my my laptop and there's more than like 4 tabs open, my brain's like, oh no, this is too much. I have to simplify it down. So as I'm recording this, I've literally just got 2 tabs. One is my timer, so I like to time track my work. And then one is my audio thing for recording. Like my brain just can't handle anymore because I've kind of trained it now that we operate simply. This is how we do it. But, being contactable on social media, having so many different apps on our phone, it means that we're almost kind of trying to train our brain, or at least expect our brain to be able to do so many things at once. And in reality, our brain's designed to unitask. We can only effectively focus on one thing at a time. So TikTok pinging, Instagram messages coming up, our emails coming, there's my auntie's ringing. Like our brains just aren't designed to handle all of this stuff. And it's for this reason that we need to double down on simplifying, because if your brain is overworking, it's not able to stay focused, it's getting distracted, you're going to see the knock-on effect of that on the court. Like, I can guarantee it. You will be seeing the knock-on. You won't be performing exactly how you want to perform. You won't be unlocking that limitless potential that's within you. We just need to simplify stuff. So what am I talking about when I say that we need to simplify? I mean, first of all, getting super clear on what's important to you right now. So if you're listening to this, your basketball career is going to be right up there. Maybe it's the main thing. You have a vision, and if you don't, I highly recommend that you do. Go get clarity on this. But maybe you've also got a partner, kids, family that you're close with, and you've got a vision that also encompasses them, their priorities too. Get clear on your priorities right now. Simplifying is about tuning into these things and releasing everything else. It's about decluttering your mind, your lifestyle, and your routines so that you can focus on the main thing. So just to kind of like going to sum up, because time is going on and these episodes are getting longer and longer each time. But let's look at routines. Routines are your anchor, but when they become too complex, they can actually hold you back. So I want you to evaluate your daily habits. What's essential, what's not? What can be minimized? A lot of people come to me and they want to create this kind of full checklist of, these are all the things that I need to do when I first wake up, going from 0 to 100. But actually, does everything need to be a checklist? Or could you have 3 daily non-negotiables? This is what I ask my clients to do. And then anything else is a bonus, but it's not a have to get done, because we kind of set ourselves up for failure when we create this massive long to-do list of things that I need to do every single day, whether it's game day or a full-on training day or whatever. It's just setting ourselves up to fail, and it's creating overwhelm. By simplifying your routines, you create space for what truly amplifies your performance: focused training, adequate rest, and mental skills development. And then onto the mental skills training. This is where the magic happens. Of course, I would say this, but it's true. Simplifying doesn't always mean less work. It doesn't always mean things will be easy. It does mean doing more of the right work, especially when it comes to your mental game. So making space where you can fit in mental skills training is going to help to develop focus, resilience, and that growth mindset, which are key ingredients to you thriving under pressure, dialing up that confidence, performing how you want to perform on the court. But you've got to make space in your day and stick to it as if it was a meeting with someone super important, as if it was practice. You're not going to just skip practice because you don't feel like it. You're going to go to it. So practices such as meditation and mindfulness can also help to feel like time slows down. That's so important in a super busy world. Helps you to mentally declutter and to achieve a sense of content and having that kind of feeling of being in the moment. So I'm going to finish, because this is a long episode. By simplifying, you're not just reducing complexity, but you're amplifying focus, energy, and ultimately your performance. Thanks for tuning in to another episode of MBA Mental Boost, the secret weapon to supercharging your performance on the court. If you found today's episode useful, don't forget to subscribe and share. You can connect with me over on any social platform. You can find me at Dr Rosie Mead. Until next time, go out there and dominate using the power of your mind. This is Dr Rosie, signing off.